times on the ceiling if you want me.
1971 didn't just play music, it changed the game forever. This was the pivotal year. The flower-powered dreams of the 60s crashed into the gritty reality of a new decade.
Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried.
The charts were a battlefield where classic soul met hard rock, and singer-songwriters rose up to take the throne. From folk anthems to bubblegum pop, the airwaves were electric with innovation.
Take me home to the place.
We are cranking the volume to count down the top 10 songs that ruled the Billboard year-end Hot 100 in 1971. Let's dive into the tracks that defined a generation. Number 10, Knock 3 Times, Dawn.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Kicking off our list at number 10 is the catchy storytelling tune that had everyone communicating in code. Knock 3 Times by Dawn was released in late 1970, but dominated the charts well into 1971.
One floor below me, you don't even know me, I love you.
The song features Tony Orlando leading the group, but it was the vocals of Thelma Hopkins and Joyce Vincent Wilson that gave the track its lush, harmonic sound.
Tonight, pulling the string with the note that's attached to my heart.
The lyrics tell a relatable story of a guy too shy to ask his neighbor out on a date, so he devises a plan. Knock on the ceiling if she's interested, or knock on the floor if she isn't. Fun fact, the inspiration for this song came from the banging pipes in Tony Orlando's actual apartment building. It's a slice of suburban romance that turned into a global phenomenon. Number 9, Just My Imagination, Running Away With Me, The Temptations.
But it was just my imagination.
Sliding in at number 9 is a masterpiece of Motown soul. Just My Imagination by The Temptations was released in January 1971. This lush ballad is all about daydreaming of an ideal romance that exists only in the mind.
Myself, you're such a lucky guy.
It was a significant release for the group, as it was one of the last tracks to feature the legendary Eddie Kendricks and Paul Williams before they departed. The production moved away from the psychedelic soul the group had been experimenting with, returning to a classic smooth string arrangement.
Please, I pray, hear my plea.
It remains a bittersweet classic, capturing the ache of loving someone who isn't really there. Number 8, Take Me Home, Country Roads, John Denver.
Country roads, take me home to the place.
Coming in at number 8 is the anthem that belongs to West Virginia. Even though it was written in Washington, D.C., Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver was released in April 1971.
Miner's lady, stranger to blue water.
Written by Denver alongside Bill Danoff and Taffy Nibbert, the song was inspired by the winding roads of Maryland and the drive to a family reunion. Despite the geography, the lyrics captured the longing for home so perfectly that West Virginia adopted it as their official state song.
Hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me, radio reminds me.
It quickly became an anthem for anyone who loved the countryside, and that opening guitar riff remains one of the most recognizable in American history. Number 7, Go Away Little Girl, Donny Osmond.
Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl.
At number 7, we have the track that launched 1,000 teen screams. Go Away Little Girl by Donny Osmond was released in July 1971. This track features Donny's youthful, pleading voice trying to resist a girl who is too young to love. Interestingly, this wasn't a new song. It was originally a hit for Steve Lawrence in 1962, written by the legendary team of Neil Sedaka, and Howard Greenfield. However, Donnie's version, fueled by the massive Osmond mania sweeping the nation, brought it back to the top of the charts. It proved that the Osmonds were a force to be reckoned with, separate from the Jackson 5. Number 6, Indian Reservation, the lament of the Cherokee Reservation Indian, Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Oh, Indian nation.
Taking the number 6 spot is a powerful song that addressed serious social issues during a time of pop escapism. Indian Reservation by Paul Revere and the Raiders was released in March 1971.
And taught their English to our young.
Written by John D. Loudermilk, the song addresses the displacement and suffering of Native Americans. Mark Lindsay's lead vocal is raw and emotional, a stark contrast to the party rock image the band had cultivated with songs like Kicks.
Cherokee tribe, so proud to lead.
It was a risky move that paid off, bringing the song to mainstream attention and resonating deeply with listeners who were looking for music with a message. Number 5, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? The Bee Gees.
How can you mend a broken heart?
Cracking the top 5 is the heartfelt ballad that defined the Bee Gees' early career. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart was released in May 1971.
How can you stop?
This track was written by brothers Barry and Robin Gibb during a period of reconciliation after a bitter falling out within the band. The emotion of that real-life makeup is poured into the lyrics. It is a classic Bee Gees track full of lush harmonies and aching vulnerability.
No loser ever win. Please say.
It became their first #1 hit in the USA and proved that their talent went far beyond the psychedelic pop of their earlier years. Number 4, One Bad Apple, the Osmonds.
One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl.
Oh, give it one more try.
Landing at number 4 is the song that proved the Osmonds were more than just a novelty act. One Bad Apple by the Osmonds hit the airwaves in late 1970 and dominated early 1971.
I could make you happy, baby, satisfy you too. How can I?
Written by George Jackson, this track was actually originally intended for the Jackson 5. When the Jacksons passed on it, the Osmonds snatched it up. With its infectious pop energy and Donnie's vocals, which bore a striking resemblance to a young Michael Jackson, they made it entirely their own.
Try before you give up on love.
One bad apple don't spoil the
It solidified their place as rivals to the Jackson 5 and established them as legitimate pop stars. Number 3, It's Too Late / I Feel the Earth Move, Carole King.
Hey, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tremble.
Taking the 3rd spot is a double-sided single from the most important album of the decade. It's Too Late and I Feel the Earth Move by Carole King were released in April 1971 from her legendary Tapestry album.
Me and you tenderly call my name. I know that.
These 2 tracks showcase the incredible range of King's songwriting. It's Too Late is the ultimate breakup anthem, dealing with the reality that a relationship has died, while I Feel the Earth Move is a rock-infused declaration of love.
My emotions are something I just can't tame. I just got to.
Tapestry defined the singer-songwriter era, and this double-sided single was the engine that drove it to the top of the charts. Number 2, Maggie May / Reason to Believe, Rod Stewart. At number 2, we have the double A-side that cemented Rod Stewart as a solo superstar. Maggie May and Reason to Believe were released in August 1971.
My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I could.
Maggie May is an autobiographical tale of a young man's affair with an older woman, featuring that unforgettable mandolin riff and a raspy vocal delivery that oozes character. Reason to Believe serves as the perfect counterpoint, a poignant folky ballad about lost love.
Was a friend to lend a guiding hand. But
Interestingly, Maggie May was originally the B-side, but radio DJs flipped the record and the song took off. It solidified Rod Stewart's place in rock history and showed the world his unique blend of folk, rock, and soul. Number 1, Joy to the World, Three Dog Night. And finally, taking the number 1 spot as the biggest song of 1971 is the ultimate feel-good anthem. Joy to the World by Three Dog Night was released in February 1971. Written by Hoyt Axton, this track is pure, unadulterated energy. From the iconic opening line, "Jeremiah was a bullfrog," to the driving beat, it is impossible not to sing along. Despite the title, it isn't a Christmas song. It's a celebration of life and joy.
my fun. I'm a high-night flyer and a rainbow rider.
The tight harmonies of Danny Hutton, Corey Wells, and Chuck Negrin turned it into a massive hit that topped the charts and became one of the band's signature songs. It was the perfect way to cap off an incredible year for music. There you have it, the top 10 songs of 1971. From the social consciousness of Paul Revere and the Raiders to the raw emotion of Carole King, this year had it all. These tracks didn't just dominate the radio, they provided the soundtrack for a changing America. Let me know in the comments which of these hits is your absolute favorite. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more trips down memory lane. Catch you in the next one.